Alright, so I figured before I go to work, I wanted to do a quick video, basically. I wanted to do a fun little fanfiction idea that just kind of popped into my head, because, yeah, I'm kind of excited for Suicide Squad. Although, to be fair, I was excited in the last Suicide Squad movie, and that didn't turn out well. But hopefully, this will be better. Like, I got a good feeling. I really need to stop trusting my gut. Anyway, so yeah, this is gonna be me talking about a fun fanfiction idea, as you can see from the title, Steven Universe versus the Suicide Squad. Now, this is not gonna be like the movie Suicide Squad, this is gonna be more of the comic book version, or a incarnation of it, of this Suicide Squad. So, in this storyline, this is set during the years set in between the end of season of the series of the original series and before the movie. So it's kind of in that time gap. It's in that big time gap, and so this is the so yeah, that's where we are in the storyline. In this, it's between Steven Universe and Steven Universe Future. We're in that time gap. The movie, superfluous, don't worry about it, just focus on this. Anyway, so, in this story, basically what has happened is that Waller has brought together Task Force X in order to infiltrate Little Homeworld. Because here's the thing, you didn't think that it wouldn't be it wouldn't be noticed, like everything that happened in Steven Universe would not be noticed, from the ocean being taken to the, constant alien invasions, the world shaking from the cluster, all of that. Like, Task Force, Waller and Cadmus have been, monitoring everything, and have all kind of, pieced together where this is all coming from, and it's literally from this one place in Beach City. This little place called, Beach City, and you literally have all of these things, and you don't think no one would notice? So, Waller has also been experimenting on monster gems. They've been finding monster gems on occasion, capturing them and experimenting on them to build anti-gem weaponry. Because they kind of figured they're gonna come back and kill people, but oh shit, they did come back, we didn't see them, and what if Steven lost? Also, Steven's kind of a freak of nature. We should probably be worried about that. So yeah, Waller's been studying the history, the lost history with the Gem Civil War that happened on Earth. So now now she sees this little homeworld as the start of a colonization of Earth, and she even tells the members of Cadmus, "Yeah, it didn't work." One guy says, "Well, they're living. It's just one colony. How bad could it be?" And to which Waller says, "Yeah, I'm sure the Native Americans thought the same thing when Jamestown happened." So yeah, she's convinced. Waller is convinced that this is the start of a full-blown invasion or a colonization of Earth. So she's gathered together Task Force X in order to infiltrate and destroy Little Homeworld. Kill anything that gets anything. If it ain't human, kill it with extreme prejudice. So, who, you may ask, is on this incarnation of the Suicide Squad? So, let's talk about that. So first off, we have Harley Quinn. Harley's been kind of synonymous with Suicide Squad, and it's just kind of, it'd just be kind of fun to write her with these teams. So Harley's here. Yeah, Harley Quinn is here. Secondly, we have Deadshot. Again, it's another movie one, but hey, Deadshot's been kind of... Again, Deadshot's probably one of the OG members of Suicide Squad, so it's fine. Following that, though, we have Livewire. Livewire is here. We have also Black Manta. Yeah, Livewire, Black Manta. Now we're really starting to deviate from them. We also have Weather Wizard, the classic Flash villain. We have Clayface. Yeah, Clayface. So that's about 6 members already. We have Peacemaker, because when I thought of this, I was like, yeah, I really, looking back at, I've been looking up old comics, because Peacemaker was a character I never, interacted with, so I looked back and I was like, oh, he'd be fun here. So, and of course, King Shark. King Shark is here. And yeah, it's a big team because Waller figures it's an invasion, so yeah, so we got 2 more members. The other 2 are Bane. Yeah, Bane's here, and finally, Lady Shiva. So you literally have the worst of the worst here. So Task Force X is brought in. They're brought in and told, look, decimate this whole town with extreme prejudice. Just wreck it, because this could be the start of an invasion. And they go. So Task Force X is deployed into Beach City. And meanwhile, Steven's just trying to help make little Homeworld, habitable for the both gems and humans. And he even realizes this might be a bad idea. Like, I wanted to bring up that whole thing of, hey, this kind of seems like a bad idea because maybe this might get the wrong attention and send the wrong message to other people out. And to which, Connie's like, well, wouldn't that, no, it makes sense. Like, we have a place for the gems now. Like, they can either leave to Homeworld or stay here. And he's like, yeah, that's the problem, is that not everyone here in Beach City is like us. Like, people outside won't understand. Like, I don't think people on the outside coming in will understand there's rock women living here. Alien rock women here. And that's about the time when Task Force X shows up to kill everything. Thankfully, here's the problem, though. Waller has told them enough about gems that they know that, we can take it, we have to go for the gem, we have to shatter it to kill these things, because if we don't, we just fucking, they'll just come back. Like, they'll just regenerate. So, aim for the gems, destroy that. And Peacemaker's like, in the name of peace, every alien shall die! And Deadshot's like, oh, fucking Christ, man. So that's your story right there, is that the Suicide Squad have shown up, and more or less, like, I wanted to have like fun fights between everyone, like Black Manta and Pearl, because Pearl's like, there is no way a human can beat me, like, there's no way a human can lay a finger on me, to which Manta's like, you're about to get your ass handed to you, Rock Lady. And Black Manta and Pearl fight it out. And Manta's like, look, I have taken on things you wouldn't even believe. I've taken on people that are far more exceptional than you. You're nothing. And Pearl gets laid out by Manta, and she's even scared. Like, this thing is not human. Like, there's no way this person is a human being. They're not this savage. And he's like, you have yet to meet the worst of us. Lapis takes on King Shark. Jasper and Bane throw it. Well, Jasper is out in the wilds. We'll get to her in a moment. I'm getting ahead of myself, but yeah. King Shark is wrecking shit until Lapis shows up and, like, seals him up in water. He's like, yeah, what are you gonna do now? That's when Livewire shows up, because she's like, oh, you control water? Bzzz. Yeah, welcome to welcome to Science 101, bitch. Class is in session. Now you know why Livewire was here, to be to take out Lapis. Weather Wizard is causing, like, cover. He's more or less causing disturbances with his weather wand. Peridot, uses her power to yank it out of his hand, the weather wand out of his hand, and she's like, I'm gonna smash it. Garnet takes on Bane for a bit, but now we get to Jasper. Jasper at this point is out in the wilds, and it's more like she doesn't feel like she doesn't want to be part of it. The other reason is Lapis doesn't want her there. Yeah, we're actually going to talk about this whole story would talk about the whole thing of, yeah, Jasper, why is Jasper and Lapis not having any time together in future? Because that's kind of a big deal. So Lapis asked Steven originally, like, don't let Jasper here. I don't care if she's, like, a soldier without a whatever. If you think she's some lost puppy dog, she's a monster, asshole. She is she's a monster. For the sake, if you have any respect for me, Steven, you will not even acknowledge Jasper around me. But Jasper, Jasper's been, again, living in her cave, just kind of doing her own thing. But when she hears, like, this little Homeworld under attack, it's not so much of, oh, my sisters are in danger, I must join the battle. It's more like, there's a fight. And she's, like, so, like, ready to just have, like, oh my god, it's happening, there's actually a fight I can do. So that leads us to the Jasper and Bane fight. Because Bane, Jasper's like, you're fighting humans? What the fuck? You're losing BAM! Do you wish to continue to run your mouth, Orange One? That's Bane talking, that's my best Bane impression. And Jasper's like, I'm gonna have fun with you. So... yeah, the problem is that the gems don't understand at the beginning that these meta-humans are dangerous. They think they're just humans. Like, they don't expect them to be a threat. Like, they've encountered other gems and monsters. Like, they don't understand that these guys are dangerous. Even Steven doesn't understand that they're dangerous. But Connie knows. She's seen these guys on the news. She doesn't know that they're working for the government. All she sees is a bunch of psychos, working together to burn a town down. So she tells them, guys, these guys fight gods. They fight gods on a daily basis. They murder people. And Steven tries to be like, hey, he tries to appeal to the Suicide Squad's humanity, and to which Harley is like, oh, kid, you're so naive and stupid. Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Yeah, so Harley flat out tells him, kid, your heart's in the right place, but we're the bad guys. And then she takes that mallet to his head and just smacks him. And she's like, look, kid, let me lay something down to you in life. People are gonna be shitty, no matter who they are. Like, there are people out there that are gonna be shitty. And do I like smacking a kid with a mallet? Little bit, but no. But hey, that's life for you. You just gotta roll with the punches. Or in your case, the mallets. So yeah. Deadshot does have he does encounter Connie, and he's like, kid, what the fuck are you doing here? Because Connie, reminds him of his daughter real quick, but then he's like, oh, it's not like I've shot a kid before. But he has, that split second where he's like, remember the mission. So yeah, that's the problem, that Steven just can't hug his way out of this situation. He has to fight these guys. He has to, they have to be driven out of Little Homeworld. And yeah, the Suicide Squad does kill a shit ton of gems. They do shatter a lot of gems. And this is where Steven gets the idea to mix white, yellow, blues, and his energy together to reform the gems, as we saw with that serum that healed the gems as well as healed Jasper. So that's where that comes from in this storyline. So yeah, in the end, the gems drive out the Task Force X, and not without heavy casualties. And the town is just wrecked. Little Homeworld is wrecked. Beach City got some of the collateral as well. So yeah, it was a tough-fought battle, and in the end, Waller's like, all right, I'll let... she's already thinking of, trying to take over, trying to destroy or manipulate the town again, and that's when, the Justice League intervene, or like, Waller, come here. You're not going to go near that planet again. You're not going to go near that village again. We're going to be observing that city. We're going to keep it on there. We're going to be watching it carefully. They've come in peace. So the next time we find out that a bunch of villains showed up, we're going to be, Clark is going to be the one knocking at your door. Or maybe instead of Clark, because he's too nice, we'll have Orion knock on your door. Capiche? Glad we had this talk. So there you go, guys. That is my Suicide Squad Steven Universe crossover. So you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of it? Like it, hate it? How would you do this story? Just comment below, let me know. And once again, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.